As it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go, set. Hey, go period.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Down the left sideline.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 56 yards. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
Yeah, I did. My bad. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. It's Young off play action. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, go steal.
Touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Taken at the goal line. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Aldridge, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
24!
Watson.
That's complete to KJ Osborne.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Hey, 24!
Now a 1st down throw. Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson off play action.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. The Browns at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
On 2nd down now, Aldridge. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll run on 1st down. Dale. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down, Dale. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And they'll run again, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Watson. He throws there, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And this one is right through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And running with power here.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
A nice run there by Sanders on 1st down as he'll wind up with a gain of about 7 before he's brought down. Here's 2nd and 3.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Cunningham. And he is going to lose yardage here. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. An audible here to get a new look. Now Young on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Cunningham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They run with Cunningham. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run with Sanders. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Put a man in motion left, Ridley. They go play action. Young. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Browns drive about to get started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
What I continue to hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together in that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed, and then we got to see it unfold in real time.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Alert!
Watson now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Weaver. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Now a give, right side. Aldridge. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage. With man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Escaping the pressure right. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they'll start with great field position at the 31-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. First down, Aldridge. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Aldridge. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready. Red, cycle. Go red. Blue, strike. Cut, cut.
Final play of the half, Young. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2.
Now the ball comes loose.
Well, one of the linebackers has got it.
So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
3, 3.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Yellow. White. Ready.
Young to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
10 cycle. 5, 97.
They go with Cunningham. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
6-yard line. 1st and goal, Carolina.
Triple, 38. Ready.
Again, Cunningham here on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown, Panthers. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Watson on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Browns first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Weber. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Watson.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Aldridge.
He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
On 2nd down now. Aldridge. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 37.
98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Aldridge. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Derek Brown.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in
away, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Watson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Young looks to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12.
Now 2nd and 3. They run with Sanders off the option.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll go again with Sanders. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Browns 16.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Browns drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run on first down. Aldridge. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, here's Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing on third down, Watson.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Browns 16.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line.
How did he stay on his feet?
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Osborne. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Watson.
15-yard line.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Dale. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a handoff up the middle. Dale. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
At the 41-yard line.
To throw on second is Watson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Browns on it. Chains on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Cunningham. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Up the middle they go. It's Cunningham. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 3-yard pickup.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right.
10-yard line.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe.
Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But he is finally run down. Would have been 2 if he'd made it all the way, but instead, simply a missed extra point.
We have seen some exciting returns of blocked extra points. This one doesn't quite get into that level, but there had to be an anxious moment after it was blocked, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think sometimes they still forget on both sides when that block comes on a PAT that you can return it for 2. He got it across midfield there, just not close to the end zone.
Yeah, you noted that moment of hesitancy, didn't you? You know, it's blocked. It's like, oh, yeah, that's right. It can be returned, and which means you have to get back and tackle him, too.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Aldridge, just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the 1st punt of the game for either team.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Inside the 20. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea with the top speed